Hi guys, what's up? It's Alex here of Fits and Giggles. Now I've been getting some feedback from my first two videos, well actually my first video on how to do the splits if you're inflexible, from people saying that, help, I am so unflexible or inflexible as the actual real term is. I can't even do or begin to do some of the stretches that you're showing in the video. So I want to help you. So here are some very simple exercises that you can try if you are very stiff in your hamstrings, which is the muscle running down the back of the leg. Now this is what we want to lengthen, and the hips to help you get into the splits. So you got to start somewhere. So the key is this little tiger cushion I've got here. You don't need a tiger print, but you can certainly grab any cushion. The thicker the cushion, the more it's going to help you if you have very tight hamstrings. So you're going to come and sit on the cushion, and this will help elevate your hips so that when you cross your legs like so, your knees won't be up here. So you're going to just cross your legs as you would if you are at story time as a kid, you know, and you had your books read to you from your teacher. And you're just going to come forward and you're going to keep a neutral spine, which means you're going to tuck your pelvis under. If you tend to poke your bottom out, then I want you to tuck it under. If you tend to poke your pelvis forward, I want you to tuck it back. So you want a nice flat back, okay? And you're just going to tilt forward till you feel that stretch in your hips, okay? You're not trying to bring your hands all the way down. You're not trying to put your chest on the ground. You're just starting here, okay? And you can do little spider fingers, and you're just going to hold it. Now what I want you to do is I want you to breathe, okay? Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And what this is going to do is it's going to help relax the muscle. And I want you to visualize the muscle relaxing, okay? A lot of this is simply just allowing the body to relax into the stretch, because what we tend to do is we tense up, and that doesn't help us at all, because it just sort of upsets us and makes it feel probably worse. So this is your first stretch, okay? The second stretch you don't need your pillow for. So you can pop him over to the side. Now, you've seen people try and touch their toes, okay? We're not going to do that today. So you're simply going to just sit with, again, a nice neutral spine. Now, if you tend to, again, poke your bottom out, so if I was to be standing and I was like this, okay, you want to tuck your pelvis under, okay? If you usually stand like this with your pelvis forward, I want you to tuck it backward a little bit. So you got a nice flat back, okay? And what that should do is indicate that the stretch is working. You will feel it, okay? All right, now I just want you to sit like that, and you can even push yourself up a bit if you're feeling a little bit sore in the lower back. Just sit up nice and tall. You may already feel the stretch. Okay, the next thing you want to do is just put a bend in the knees, at the knees, and again, keeping a nice neutral spine, you're going to come forward. Now, I'm not coming over, I'm not rounding my back, I'm keeping a nice straight back. And that is the stretch, nice and easy. Okay, and you can work on putting the legs straight But what I want you to do is imagine that you are pushing your tummy, the flesh of your tummy, onto the flesh of your thighs. Okay? Right. Third stretch is, again, with the knees out. So you might want to grab your tiger pillow if you've got one. Any pillow or cushion will do. Okay? I'm going to put it under my bottom. And you're going to open your feet like a little book. This video has a story time theme already. So you're going to open your feet like a little book. Now what that does is it sort of gives a signal to your hips to relax. And you're just going to hold the stretch and breathe. Now, you might find that your butt muscles clench when you stretch or do this particular stretch. Tell them to relax. I've noticed it happens, so tell everything just to relax. And breathe into the stretch. Visualize everything just relaxing. See, I can feel some tension, telling it to relax. And you're not trying to come forward, you're not doing anything crazy, you're just sitting up nice and tall and letting the knees do their work, because they'll want to flop down naturally with gravity. Awesome. Okay, so the last two stretches we're going to do are again for the hips and the hamstrings. And you probably haven't done this since you were a little kid. So what you're going to do is come down into a squat. Not very ladylike or glamorous or sexy, but trust me, it works. Okay, so what this does is it opens the hips again. It's great for your back, and it also stretches all the way down, particularly into the calves, and it's just great for all of this mobility, all of this to lengthen. And this will feel really bizarre. It'll feel like you want to fall back, okay? So this is where your chair comes in. So you will grab a chair and you're going to hold on to it so that you don't fall backwards. And you might need to hold on to, onto a chair for a while, because it will feel very strange. But I tell you what, squatting is one of the best things you can do for your mobility and flexibility. And you can feel all down your shins too. It's a really good one. Okay, so if you can hang around, the more you can hang around in a squat, the better you'll feel. Right, so we'll get rid of our chair. And the last one we're going to do is a forward fold. So you're simply going to stand and you're going to activate the quads. So you're going to pull up the meat on the flesh in the front of the leg, and you're going to fold forward. Now you're not even going to try to touch your toes, okay, because you might be here. Perfectly cool. Now I want you to put a slight bend into the knee, so nice soft knees, and you're just going to hang. You're just going to hang, and you should feel all the way down the back of the leg, which is where you want to feel the stretch. And this is incredibly relaxing too, so you can hold on to opposite elbows, and head can dangle, and you can just hang. And again, breathe into it. And you can just hang here for as long as your time will allow. And this one is amazing. You also get a stretch all down the back. It's really great. It just stretches the whole back body. Okay, and you can dangle your arms if you want. You can sway just delicately from side to side. Play around with what feels good for you. But this one is my go-to for any tightness in the hamstring. It is fantastic. Okay, so there you have it. Some very simple stretches that can progress you onto the deeper stretches in order to get you into the splits. But main thing to remember, guys, is don't quit, okay? Consistency is key. Also, it's really helpful if your muscles are warm. So try these stretches after you've done some kind of cardio or resistance type exercise, because your muscles are warm and they'll be more likely to want to lengthen out when you do these static stretches. So give me your feedback. Love to hear how you found these stretches, and don't forget to subscribe. The more you guys subscribe and like my videos, the more videos I can make for you and the better I can make them for you. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.